Anyway, well, let me know when you get back, and then we can set something up, and we can pick something to watch. Because, like, if you're not feeling like watching that, because I looked it up, it's a documentary about them going on tour, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's the only one I found was the one where they were going on tour or something. Um, oh, okay. So I'm Oh, okay. So it's their tour, a video of the tour. Okay, yeah. So we can watch that. Hopefully, it's interesting. Because sometimes you'd think that like tour video things would be interesting, but like you get halfway through it and it's just really boring for some reason. I've watched, I don't remember which band it was. I was like, I got halfway through the thing. And I was like, this is boring. I'm just sitting there going, did I decide to watch this today? But we can watch this tonight. Just let me know when you're back and ready to do so. Hopefully, I'm not away from the computer. Because you get a hold of me, you're like, hey, I'm ready now. I'm like, yeah, I'm slightly busy. Which seems to happen a lot. I haven't finished. What's that anime that you were telling me about? That was like cute. That was about the guy who liked uh love be love manga and basically fell in love with the guy he. Yeah, oh sure. Hold on. Get that pulled up. If you don't mind, okay. If you don't mind talking on stream about anything.
Why
Thank
would
you.
I not? Why would I not mind talking on stream?
Uh, I don't know.
Oh,
Just
ooh, hold on. Sorry, I forgot about that. I have to mute the stream. There's no echo.
That like your mic's really loud. I was like, ah.
Oh, I don't have a mic. I'm just
Oh,
using my laptop, but
well,
whatever.
well, yeah, but it has a mic, and for some reason
Yeah.
it sounds like you're really close to your mic.
Oh, no, I can do about that. Anyway, so what were you saying about manga?
The one anime that you told me about, any of them, but the one where the guy was really into love, boy love mangas.
Oh, Sasuke and Miyano. Yeah, I haven't finished that one yet either, to be honest. So
No,
don't ask
no, I was gonna say we could watch that because I haven't finished.
me. Does it have both? Because I haven't finished the Japanese audio yet for it. I haven't watched the yet. I finished. No, I didn't finish. Okay, I did not finish it yet because I think I was on episode whatever. Because thank gosh I have two phones because I can have Funimation on my phone so I could watch anime when I'm at work on my break.
Yeah.
But so it can keep me updated on what. Oh, and of course, it logged me out. I think I was on episode 8, so I'm like very close to it. Because what I want to do is I want to watch it in Japanese first, and then watch it in English dub because, like I was saying, I really like the cast they picked for the characters. I think
Yeah.
I like Kellen a lot because I've watched a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's, and he was in. He played. He was the voice of. Oh God. Funtime Freddy, and then he played. He was the voice of Glam Rock Freddy in the latest Five Nights at Freddy's. And I thought,
Oh.
if they ever do a boys love anime, please let him be picked because he has such a good voice range for it. And
Oh.
then when I saw on Twitter that he announced that he was going to be in it, I'm like, oh my god, yes, that is the best pick. So yeah, but no, the one up the Rashi that I'm talking about, the Rashi's voyage or something, diary voyage. It's basically about their last tour, which was in 2020.
Uh huh.
And then that was when they were also announcing that 2020 was going to be the last year as a group before they took a hiatus. So that's basically what it all is. It's just them talking about their memories about being together for 20 years, showing little clips of different concerts that they had, and then showing them working on the last concert. And then at the same time, they have little snippets or like actual footage of them going to different places like Singapore and Asia and whatnot. And each episode has a different focus on a different member. So, like, one episode would be about June, then the other episode would be about Iva, and then the third one would be about Ono, and then continues. And then the last episode, I think, was all of them together. And like I said, it shows different things, but it's all about them just talking about their memories and what it means to have to be on a hike, to go on hiatus and whatnot. So that's basically what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Totally.
So it's not just, them showing like little clips here and there. No, it's like basically you see them talking about it, and then and then it would cut to like a part of them
I had to like
like
pause.
behind.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm trying to find. Trying to see if I have my other. See if I can find my headphones in the meantime. But basically,
Okay.
I know
Sure.
that's okay.
Uh, come on. Come on. No, my cat decided she wanted out of the room finally. She was like, okay, I'm done being in the room now. I'm like,
That's how that's how my cats are.
and usually I leave my door open when I'm streaming. I like to close it because like I'm hoping my door keeps me too loud. So
Yeah.
yeah. So we
But yeah,
always
so basically it's like I'm trying to think. You know, like the the documentaries that all the other musicians are doing, like Taylor Swift and
yeah. I like
yeah,
her. I like her.
yeah. So
Taylor
it's like
Swift.
it's behind the scenes of her, of what she does and what they do on tour. Like they pick out, they show like, okay, here's a meeting. We're having a meeting about which songs do we want to put up on the set list for one day, and then the next day would be something else. So it's like it's every little piece of seeing them put the tour together.
Yeah.
And then,
I
like
like
I also
her
said, mm-hmm,
when I watch that she has on Netflix. Because me and my mom like Taylor Swift, and we watched that doc. Actually, I watched that documentary. At least just because, like, it's basically going to a concert
mm-hmm,
without actually being at the concert. Because I usually do not go to concerts. I
and
just
not having to worry about paying tickets or worrying about parking spaces or whatnot. Oh God, yes.
yeah, that's fun. One of those things, and then the other thing, you can enjoy it, and if you had to pause to like for the rest or whatever, you don't have to miss anything because you can just pause
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah, it's definitely better to watch a concert at home than to do it in person. I mean, I'm sure it makes it a lot easier, but for people who can't deal with being out in public, yeah, I think it's probably best to just watch a concert at home.
Yeah,
But I am.
even if it does cost a little bit more than like normal tickets to get like access to it,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine with me. If it means that we get to like feel like we're at the concert without being
Yeah,
at the concert, that makes it
yeah. Like for me, as much as I like to go to concerts, like I really would like to go to like international ones, but since I can't, it's like, oh well. At least with this, it's like I get to actually see one of their concerts before, and I think I didn't realize this until after I heard about it, but they actually one of their music videos, the latest music videos, which was "Turning Up."
mm-hmm.
They actually shot some of it here in the United States. So they actually were in the United States for the first time.
Cool.
Yeah, if you go and watch the music video, you will see that there are parts they shot in Los Angeles and in Texas, I believe.
Probably.
So they actually, well, no, I know some parts were in Los Angeles, but they do mention that in the docu series as well that this was their first time coming to the United States. So I was like, oh my God, I wish I would have known about that so I could have gone. But
Yeah.
it's like, too late now. But it's like I still feel like I get to at least see at least a little bit of their world.
Yeah.
I just had some cake for your level day, for your level up day.
I
So
want to adopt a baby. I don't want to adopt a baby, love. I don't. I, I don't. We're gonna
why
have
not?
we're gonna have a whole house. We're gonna have a whole house of adults. We do not need any children.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Think about this. We have two more people we can marry now
Yes.
that they've added. that they've made it so we can marry him. We can marry
Hmm.
Sean, who's the redhead that lives with uh Ian, Ian who lives with
Hmm.
the inn and works with the inn. We can marry him now, and then we can marry the really cool punk-haired girl named Kara.
Hmm.
I'm not very good at names, but we can marry them now because they're now completely single. And I've been wanting to marry. Like I've been going. I really want to like make Sean marriageable is now. So we have more people to marry.
That makes sense.
So I feel like we just need to buy a couple more beds when we start marrying other people.
That is true.
Because sooner or later they just kind of pile up. It's kind of funny.
I still have your stream up, but I'm also watching the. Now, here's the thing I have a problem with. Not that I'm having problems with you or anything, but it's like when you're streaming, two other channels or three other channels that I usually watch streams at the same time. So it's like, oh my god, which stream do I watch? I have to be at one. I know I do.
Well, you don't have to be at mine. I mean, I do appreciate the fact that you do show up and you're there. But like, if you want, you don't have to show up. You can just go.
No, I'm a mod. I have to be here to help you if you need problems.
Yeah, probably.
That's how committed I am to being a mod. And plus, who else would bug you about things?
True. Or go, okay, I can help you with that. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, because
words.
if you have a bot, if you have a bot or someone messing with you, you won't catch it in time. And I'm like, I'm here, I catch it, boop, gone.
Well, I did earlier, right before you showed up. There was one that
Uh,
showed in that came in. It was like one of those ones that like, oh, you should go to this website and
oh,
buy
oh yeah,
certain things,
those.
and I'm like, come on, and I banned them and I reported it because it's just I hate those stupid
Yeah,
bots.
but I mean, like people that come in and stop making trouble, that kind of stuff.
I actually haven't had that people come in and make that much trouble, but that's because I don't stream like every single day anymore,
No,
which I
no, you.
kind of miss. I miss doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really do it anymore,
Okay.
which makes me
Yeah,
sad because it's like I really do want to stream on a more regular basis.
yeah, but
And
sometimes it's like everybody says. Sometimes streamers have to take care of themselves.
yeah,
We all understand when
it's
people
more
can't.
like I have more family obligations now.
Yeah, and that's why I see it when a lot of people on Twitch, well, not on Twitch, but like on Twitter, whenever they say, they can't stream because they have family obligations or they're just not feeling well. It's like everybody understands. We're not expecting you to always be there for us. I mean, we understand it's kind of like a job because you guys get paid and this is like a job that you have to do because you're making it a job of your own volition, not because somebody's forcing you to do it. But if you can't do it, then we understand. We don't want you guys to push yourselves.
Okay, now we're gonna have two more show up.
Oh, fish went flying.
We need
But
to
no,
get.
what I was saying is that you're streaming Stardew Valley. Another streamer, Little Karibo's streaming Apollo Justice, which is the Ace Attorney games that I really love.
Yeah.
And Oni, which is the person I said that that you should have rated that you did last time you rated and was watching. He's playing Slime Rancher, so it's like, Apollo Justice, Slime Rancher, Stardew Valley, which one should I go to?
Yeah.
But it's like, I know I have to be at one. It's like, I know, like you said, you don't expect me to be here, but it's like I said, I do it because I want to help when I can.
I know.
So
I just don't want you to feel like you have to be here when you really want to go someone else.
no, no, and plus, some people are putting um some of them are putting VODs up or whatnot, or making.
I've been trying to keep up with putting my VODs up so that at least even if people don't want to watch on, you know, stream itself, they can at least see the progress
Um,
that or
yeah,
what I'm
and I understand it is kind of difficult sometimes, but
I
it
just struggle with just like the time. I will just sit here and wait for my video to get to YouTube, and
mm-hmm,
because I break them down into sections through Twitch, like Twitch editing or highlight. So I break them down into like 30+ minute like bits,
yeah,
and then I upload them to YouTube to post. But
mm-hmm,
sometimes it takes a while for them to upload from one place to the other. And so sometimes they don't show up until the next day from
mm-hmm.
when I'm doing it. So I'm sitting there going, okay, where are they? They're not here, so I can't post them. Where are they? And so I'm just sitting there for about 8 hours trying to get that to work. And it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty annoying because I'm just sitting there going, okay, I'm gonna role play with my friends here and poke at this to see if I can get this to work. And
Oh,
going, it's not working, and I'm like stressed out.
uh, the stream just broke for me for a minute. Speaking of that,
Oh,
had to reload, but I think it's probably because my thing is I have so many tabs open for so many things. I have like
yeah,
four. I have four YouTube tabs because I was watching two of them are game theory stuff. I was watching another one was a puppy play. Two of them is game theory, and two of them are for puppy playtime
oh,
because I'm watching. Whenever a new game comes out, I watch a lot of YouTubers all all play the same game, but I always like to see it from different perspectives.
yeah, me too. But it matters on the game. Sometimes, like, I can watch a certain amount of the game by a certain amount of people, or I'm like, okay, I don't really want to watch
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah, I know. But like for me, like I said, I only have a few YouTubers. I have 8-Bit Ryan, I have Darko, I have Markiplier,
Oh yeah,
DA
names are certain.
Games, and GT and Game Theory, which Matt Pat does GT Live, which he streams the games, but hasn't been doing them live lately. But those are the only people I watch. I don't watch every single person play it.
I've been I what I do is there's a certain groups of YouTubers I watch, and then I go and find new ones because like sometimes one of the games that I want to watch them play, the ones I usually watch don't doesn't play it. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
okay, because I decided to play it or something, and so I have to go and find a new one who plays it, or sometimes it's
Right.
a game that my my YouTubers that I like don't even like. It's not their game. So I end up
Right.
finding a whole bunch of new
Well,
YouTubers.
it also well here's the other thing, and I think 8-Bit Ryan put this very well. It also has to do with what the viewers like, because one time he wanted to he wanted to do a video on Medieval, which is a PlayStation 2 game. He really, really liked it. He wanted to stream it, but it wasn't doing very well in views after the first episode. So he decided that he wasn't going to continue making videos on it, but he'll play it on his own time. So sometimes it has to do with views as well. If it's not doing well,
Yeah.
and for example, another one I watch, Michaela Laws, who's a voice actress. She does Ayano for Yandere Simulator, so she has a YouTube and Twitch channel of her own. And she was streaming because on her Twitch she was streaming Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, and she would upload some of that chunks of that to her YouTube channel, and the views kept dropping for V3 because nobody wanted to watch it on YouTube. So she decided, okay, since the views aren't doing very well on YouTube, I will stop putting the stream pieces up on YouTube, but I will continue streaming it on my Twitch channel for people who want to watch it there. So you also have to factor that in too, in a sense.
Yeah.
But because Stardew Valley, but yeah, like for Stardew Valley, it's still a popular game because it's always getting updates. So there's a lot of people out there who are streaming it or wanting to play it for the first time. I think it kind of gets saturated in like the fact, not in a bad way, but kind of saturated in the fact that like, okay, everybody has a different perspective of it. Everybody's playing it in a different way.
Yeah. And my I found a YouTube channel called Stumps, I think it's called, and
Hmm.
it's a shared YouTube channel between four friends. But they usually play multiplayer games together on that specific one, and so
Hmm.
they have a slightly modded Stardew
Hmm.
Valley game playthrough that they're doing, and I enjoy watching them because one has never played Stardew Valley. Everybody else has
Right.
kind of dabbled, and so watching them kind of try to explain how things work. The new one is kind of fun. I just I find it funny, and they're hilarious. Like I want to be their friends. I could totally see them being because like they're all about my age group too, which is really nice because like it's really hard to find, no offense, people around in their like late 30s playing video games on YouTube. So it's like, oh, I found my crew.
I was just gonna say, watch it there. Watch it there. I'm in my late 30s. I still play video games. Watch it there.
Hey, I am too. So how am I offending you?
I don't. I'm just being funny. Come on. I get to be funny, okay?
You get to be fun. We get to be
Yes.
all fun. We are. Oh yeah.
I
Let's go pet the
like.
animals. Do I remember petting the animals? I don't think I do.
I believe you were petting some animals.
Did
I
I?
mean, I still. Speaking of Stardew Valley, I still have it on my Steam.
Yeah.
Like, I still have it on my Steam, but I have not touched it yet. I haven't touched it in a while. And speaking of other things with games and whatnot, I have to work on my stuff with my laptop because for some reason my gigabytes are almost eaten up.
Huh.
So now it was in the red when I last looked at it. So I was like, oh geez, now I gotta figure out what stuff needs to get off the laptop, what stuff is not
Oh
being
no, the
played.
chicken.
What happened?
Oh no, the door isn't closing.
Oh no.
Oh no, I think actually that's not true.
Uh,
I think yep, gate the fence is missing.
oh gosh. Oh,
So my
stop.
chicken's
Go.
not.
I
Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait until they go in. Like, what is that? Like 5, I think. And then I need to put down a new fence because the chicken's not gonna go anywhere, and I can't pick him up. Chicken's just free. It's
Chickens
free
don't
roam.
want.
I
Chickens don't want. Listen.
I wish
Speaking
that.
of chicken,
Yeah.
fun fact. Did you know that roosters are very um violent toward chickens?
Yes, I did know that. I know this because I accidentally watched a video on YouTube a while ago. It probably wouldn't be a video today. It was like a video like 5 or 6 years ago.
I did not know that until my